I had a presentation last week. They didn't tell me what it was going to be about, but they called it AI Dreams and Nightmares. So I had to steal that and take that with me today. Because where we are right now, we are at a convergence point. I was called Mr. Everything Will Change. Everything will change. But the thing is, everything will change. As a mathematical function, we can be sure that the only constant here is going to be change. And we are at the forefront of this change. That's why it's so amazing to be here with all of you today. Why did I steal the AI Dreams and Nightmares as a title? Well, those of you that have seen some of my presentations, or those of you that read the research report from MIT Sloan Institute and Harvard Business Review, etc., you know that in 2019, the MIT Sloan Institute, they released a research paper that said, I'll summarize it for you if you haven't read it, majorities of companies investing in AI are not seeing any benefits. It was harsh. I don't know how many of you that's been in these AI data transformation projects that's failed. I know I've been in a few of them. But in the beginning of this year, or I would rather say for this community, last year, we said that everything will change. In the beginning of last year, Harvard Business Review, spearheaded by one of the researchers, released a new research report around the implementations of AI and the success of them. And they interviewed around 3,000 large enterprises. 92% of them were investing in AI. 92% of those were seeing a positive ROI. 26% of those had AI in widespread production. That is a convergence point, ladies and gentlemen. We are now at the point in history where companies are finally seeing the benefits of AI and data, which in turn means that there will be more investments in our area. And just to showcase, thank you. Why? Because a simulation done by McKinsey, you have to pay them a lot of money to get access to this, so I'll give it to you for free, because I don't like McKinsey, is that when you do these simulations, those that are leading the change are seeing the most benefits from it as well. Those that say, we are waiting, they see some. Those that still are hanging around doing nothing, they are going backwards. The business case for us as professionals are better than ever. And to emphasize that, when I started in the field about 16 years ago, when I was a data scientist about 10 years ago or something, time flies, we used to build models. But what we do today in this room with the people that we cooperate is that we enable the future. The effect is really going away when this doesn't work. And to summarize before we get to the fun parts, technology is still the small part. If you haven't seen this before, we know how to build models. We know how to set up master data management. We know how to actually emphasize the use of these technologies. It is still around the adaptation where companies are lagging behind. We all know this because we are experts and we have seen the results. We are the top players in this room, in this field, and we are able to steer. So with that said, it is now time to showcase what we mean.